Okay, so we're sending 4 people to go around the moon, not land on the moon. But when you started the episode, I think the title was like the awkward question NASA has to answer. So what's the awkward question?
I don't know. How about why they stopped doing this for 20 years?
We all know my philosophy to that answer, but
right.
It's fine.
How about the United States has to be better at everything than everybody else? I would say the actual question is, after 50 years of not doing this, how do we make sure we send humans into space, like deep space, back to Earth successfully over and over again on a repeatable basis all the time? Think about it, okay? Not just can we launch the rocket like we did with Apollo. Okay, that's not the point. Not the robots, because we did robots. We did the space shuttle. We did all that whole thing. So what they're trying to figure out is whether or not the humanness part, the human part still works of this whole thing. Like the engineering and the discipline and the decision making and all those things. You don't know what's going on in space. 8 gazillion miles away.
Okay, so we're basically just trying to see if we have the competence and the discipline to actually bring humans back around the moon.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Total reality check. This is what we're doing.
Is there anything that we should be worried about? Is anyone freaking out? Is there high, I mean, we know it's high risk, high reward, but
is there things we should be freaking about? Yeah, people are going to die. That's what I freak about all the time because I care about human beings. Is there anything NASA's freaking out about? Probably not. They don't give 2 shits. Just kidding. Yes, we should be worried, but also yes, we're ready for, and everything's ready to go. So there's a little bit of I don't know, calculated worry? Question mark? I don't know. It's space. Like, are you worried about going to space? Space.
I mean, I wouldn't go to space.
You know what space is? Space is the final frontier. Star Trek? Nothing? Okay. So like, yeah, they're not even freaking out about like the launch or anything like that. More about reentry. I think they figured out like, hey, they can launch, they'll get them around the moon, but ultimately they're just always freaking out about reentry because reentry is like the scariest part of this whole thing.
Yeah,
okay.
that tracks. That would make sense.
It was one thing when the space shuttle came back from the International Space Station, because that, I shouldn't say that was easy, but it was easier.
I mean, you said it was only 250 miles away.
Right. So
250 compared to 250,000, and once you get back into gravity and the force of gravity and all the things. Yeah.
All the things. So here's the deal. So have you ever jumped off your treadmill?
No, I usually eat shit off the treadmill, but sure.
Okay, but whatever. So you're walking on a treadmill 3 miles. I'm trying to give context for listeners. You're walking 3 miles an hour on a treadmill and you fall off or jump off. You ain't going to die. All right, you'll be, oops, I tripped or I'm up. Or most of the time you land on your feet. That's like International Space Station. That's Space Shuttle.
Yeah,
okay. Moon and coming back from moon is like the treadmill's on the back of a truck on the freeway going 100 miles an hour, and then you fall off the treadmill.
It's a very good visual analogy.
Right. Okay. And then you hope that you land on your feet.
Oh my gosh.
But you really don't, because you end up dying.
But in theory, didn't we do it before?
You roll into oncoming traffic and then they're swerving out of the way and then you're dying. Yeah, but we did it before. But this is my whole point of
in the 70s.
Okay, hold on a sec. 1972. Thank you very much.
Last
time.
Technology wasn't even as far as it is now.
All of that is true. But remember what I said. They did it sort of heroically.
In a soundstage.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Or in a soundstage. At this point, you know what? She might be right. Actually, I think she's winning me over.
I'm just kidding.
What do you think? Okay, I have another one for listeners. Here, this will help.
Ready.
Well, imagine learning how to ride a bike.
Okay.
You were 5 or 6 years old.
Yes.
You start pedaling around. You do that whole thing, right?
Yep.
And you do that 6 times. 6 days in a row.
Sure.
And then you never get on a bike again until you're 56 years old.
You're going to tell me it's muscle memory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely. That's exactly what's going on. So I know we've done it before, but they are absolutely freaking out because that's the whole problem. They don't know what they don't know.
All right. I'll give you that, I guess.
I'm going to nerd out on you for a second. Can I nerd out on you for a second?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to get super sophisticated here.
Oh,
This isn't even our
sophisticated.
brand, people. This is crazy. Okay. So check this out.
Maybe this is what's going to win me over.
This is it?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay. So when the Orion capsule hits the Earth, our Earth's atmosphere. Wait a second. So the Orion capsule, is the name of the actual capsule that the 4 astronauts are going to be in.
Of the Artemis II project.
Right. So the Artemis program. Then they did Artemis I, flew some robots around.
Okay.
Then they do Artemis II.
Got it.
And Artemis II, we're calling it the Orion capsule, is the little thing the guys are in. Sorry if I wasn't clear on that before.
Got it.
Okay. So that capsule will be traveling 25,000 miles an hour when it hits our atmosphere. 25,000 miles an hour. Okay. And because it's coming from so far away and it hits our air or whatever, that hard, quote, the friction will create a plasma field around the capsule that reaches 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit. For anybody who doesn't know what 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit is, that is half the temperature of the surface of our sun. That is how hot.
How do you even test anything? Like, I don't even understand how you would test that.
Thank you.
Hence.
Right. We should be freaking out.
I mean.
Right. Okay. For a minute, and now go back to whatever, all your conspiracy theories, Apollo 13, all the things. How much metal is between 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit and the person's feet inside the little capsule? I mean, what? A foot? 2 feet?
Well, that's my whole point,
5 feet?
though.
I don't care.
Like, it just logically
doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. So on the one hand, here's what we've come down to. We are either moving on to the conspiracy theory side, like for sure, or we have to give engineers so much credit.
I do believe that there are brilliant people that we just don't hear about.
Right.
Yes.
And
beautiful mind can
and
figure it out.
clearly, not even just the astronauts, these engineers behind this. This is insane. What's about to go on here, right?
Okay. All right.
So I've been setting you up for this whole thing. Are you ready?
Oh, dear.
Because I've been doing that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So during Artemis I, the whole unmanned mission we were talking about earlier. Yeah. So when they
tested
they tested it all.
Yeah.
They got it back to Earth.
Okay.
But here's the deal. When they inspected it afterwards, they found parts of the heat shield.
Yeah.
Right? Ripped off and disintegrated in places they did not calculate.
Oh.
Right. So.
But it didn't implode.
Nope. But they're kind of shitting their pants because all their calculations
said it shouldn't have, but then it did.
It did
so again, things that we didn't know.
Thank you. So
we think we know, but we don't know.
So when you said, should they be worried? I think the answer is calculated worry. Yes. There's some.
And people think this is a good idea.
What do you want me to say?
Okay.
We got it.
Right.
We're doing this at some point.
I guess we're trying it.
We're going. This is a big deal.
Okay. So then who are the astronauts going? And I think we all should pray for them. But also, do they get paid enough for this?
Oh my God. They get paid $1 million. I have no idea what they get paid. Look that shit up. I want to know.
Interesting.
All right. So let me give you some details on this mission. All right. So it's currently scheduled for launch on February 6th. And the whole trip is supposed to take about 10 days. That's if they don't run into any trouble. That's always how long it's supposed to take. So 3 days there, 3 or 4 days to get around the moon, 3 days back. That's sort of the concept. Did you figure out how much they...
Yeah, you're not going to believe this.
Wait. Oh my God. Wait, should I be happy or sad?
Oh, very sad.
Oh.
So it ranges from approximately 71,000.
Oh my God, no.
To a little over 156,000 annually.
What?
Depending on their, pay grade scale of GS11 to GS14. They do not receive special moon bonuses or danger pay, but they do receive standard government per diem and benefits while on missions. And sometimes it's $5 per day if it goes over.
I have a question about per diem.
Maybe it's not $5 per day, but.
What do they need it for? What are they going to pull up to a gas and sip somewhere at the International Space Station and be like, hey, can I get a pack of smokes for my $5 per diem? What is that all about? That's really weird. Can I ask you another question?
Okay.
Doesn't the LA fire chief or something make $300,000 a year or $350,000 a year? And I don't want to get into this whole thing, but basically screwed up the entire, fires that went on in Malibu and Pacific Palisades and everything, and then fucked off and got fired.
Yeah, I mean, fire chiefs are $113,000 to about $242, with top earners for specific roles exceeding $400,000.
Thank you. And astronauts.
So one of them in 2023, it was over $439,000. So basically, what we are saying is that risking your life to go to space is not as important, evidently, as an LA fire chief who has no water in its things. Also, Spencer Pratt. Have you been following Spencer Pratt?
No.
He is running for the mayor of Los Angeles.
Really?
Do you know who he is?
I don't know enough.
He was on the hills. That's all I really know about him.
Is it
Married.
Is he going to win?
He's growing this whole rally, but you brought up the LA fire chief, and this is part of his thing of
it's terrible.
We're paying all these, anyways, sorry. Digress.
So clearly they're not making enough money.
No.
We got it.
I wouldn't do it for $150,000.
Oh, not even.
I guess you have to love it. It's
love of the game. Yeah. Love of the game. Okay, here we go. Let's pray for our astronauts.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
So I took from the most recent report I could find, so I'm going to nerd out a little bit. I want to do them justice. Reed Weissman, he's the mission commander, former U.S. Navy test pilot, and the person ultimately responsible for the crew and the whole mission.
Okay.
He's the CEO of everything.
Okay.
Right. When the shit hits the fan, Reed's in charge. Pray for Reed. Okay, next we have Victor Glover. He's the pilot, aerospace engineer, and former naval aviator who operates and monitors the spacecraft's systems and trajectory. He's the guy who's going to make sure we boomerang around the moon. He'll be the one to slam on the brakes or hit the gas when they go through the whole reentry process and not kill them.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Pray for Victor, everybody. Okay, next is Christina Koch, mission specialist. She's the engineer and long-duration space flight veteran responsible for managing life support, power, communications, and all the onboard systems.
Okay.
So if the computer breaks, she's the person that has to fix it.
Oh.
Okay? She's
Okay.
the baddie.
Okay.
And then finally, you got Jeremy Hansen, also another mission specialist, a Canadian dude, fighter pilot, who supports all like the other spacecraft operations, like system monitoring and all the contingency procedures. So he fixes all the other shit that Christina is not in charge of fixing. Got
All
it?
right.
That's
Yep.
the 4 of them.
So Reed, Victor, Christina, and Jeremy. Make sure you're praying for them because
We will.
holy smokes, man.
This is happening.
Huh.
Right. And all for $71,000
Why is
a
this
year.
not more
and
like, and
$5
I
per
know there's
diem.
a bunch going on in the United States right now, but why isn't this more like covered and
it's
talked about?
So it's totally covered. It's like, like you can find it. I mean, like
No,
I'm all
you
over it.
can, but it's not like for normal people. I feel like it.
What do you want me to say, dude?
I don't know.
The Olympics?
I mean, we should find out more about it.
Everybody loves the Olympics
guess.
instead.
I think it's fascinating that, like, as a society, this is all happening. Like in your daily life, it's my daily life. It's fine. Like I never think about space, or I never think about something bigger than me. Does that make sense?
Yes, totally.
I mean, besides
like
like
that
God and stuff, but like this is happening.
They're
like,
up there.
Yeah.
There's like families affected
Yeah.
that are like freaking out. Right. So, okay, not to go down this rabbit hole, but this is how I think about death now. Like, cause like same thing. Like everybody's going around their life. Like it's not a big deal. And I'm like, how?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
We live in ignorant bliss.
Which I think is like a protective mechanism. So I can't even be mad about. Like I was mad about it. Like the first year after Gallia passed, I was like in my shit. Like I could not get past that. Now it's sort of like, why do I wish that on anybody? I don't wish that on anybody. Like, of course. So like this ignorant bliss is kind of cool. But I think we absolutely should be watching this, following this, praying for these people, like praying for their family. Like it's a big deal.
But that's how you get sort of sophisticated, right? Is that you're taking yourself out of your normal and think about something else.
That was a huge way to bring it around. I love that. Thank you.
All right. Well, so basically NASA's getting back in the game. We have the Artemis program. Now we're on mission number 2. And I'm sure there's
number
like
2.
So
I know. I'm 12 years old.
I figure that there's like a bigger vision for all of this. Like they're not just going around. I get it to make it more repeatable, but I'm sure they have bigger plans. They have to.
Oh, they got bigger plans.
What is it?
It is something NASA calls the Lunar Gateway.
Okay.
The gateway.
For what?
The Upside Down? Stranger Things? What do you think?
I don't
Yes,
know.
absolutely. Okay.
To bring life to the moon? What?
No, not the moon, dude. The gate. Check this out. Okay. So the whole idea is this gateway is going to be like the International Space Station, but not 250 miles above Earth, orbiting the Earth. This is going to be 250,000 miles away, orbiting the moon, like a really small space station. Okay. And they're calling it the gateway. And the whole idea is from there to be able to use it as a base camp or a launching pad to bigger missions to Mars, to explore deep space, all the other planets. So, I mean, we're going to start with Mars. So like Mount Everest, you know enough about Mount Everest, like base camp, right? You don't start to climb Mount Everest from like the town.
Yeah, it's baby steps. And then
you go up to base camp, you acclimate, right? So the whole idea, if you can imagine, if we launch from the moon to Mars, we're already 250,000 miles closer. So if we can figure out a way to live in this gateway.
You're trying to Frogger this shit.
Absolutely. They're Froggering this shit. Right. Their whole mission is Mars, baby.
Okay.
I shouldn't say Mars. Their whole mission is deep space. The concept of this whole thing is get the gateway opened, get the portal. This is what I mean. This is Stranger Things. Get this shit open, dude. Let's go. We're going to the Upside Down. This is what's going to happen.
Are they planning this in our lifetime? Because it's mildly frightening.
They are totally planning this in our lifetime. Like I shit my pants on it. You want to guess?
I don't know. They're shutting down the International Space Station in like 2030. So I assume it has something to do with that.
Yes, it does. In the 2030s. It's like, what are we? 2026?
Oh, yeah. You got like 4 years?
Right. So in the 2030s, they're already planning to have that gateway totally functional and then make their first trip to Mars before 2040. So
really?
like, we'll be alive, dude. Yes, humans to Mars. This is fucking fascinating.
I mean, it's like Elon's dream, right?
I want to go. I have an idea. People, anybody who DMs us totally can get on board. We're going. You can go with us. We're going to Mars. We're going to be the first people. Let's explore.
Nope, I will not.
I want to go.
Did you not see what happened?
Me, you, and Katy
Did you
Perry.
not see what happened?
Let's go.
No.
Why not? Who
that
else
was Blue
went
Origin. That barely got out of
Blue
space.
Origin.
And not that it's not like a big deal. It's a big deal.
That was a terrible publicity stunt. Hey, thanks for listening. If you like this content, subscribe, leave a review, and share with us your episode ideas. We'll pretend like they're ours and pass them off as our own. If you like this short and want to watch another, click here. If you want to catch a whole episode, click here.